What's going on, YouTube? We are back. We are working on two projects at the same time. We are going to be working on a reinforcement learning bot here, and we're also going to be working on the thing we were working on yesterday, which is feature engineering research project so that we can start back testing. Let's get this mic on and just double check that we're all good here. Yeah, we are trying to create a meta multi-agent reinforcement learning trading bot. It's quite the mouthful, but we actually have something training right here. I don't necessarily think it's meta just yet, but we were trying to just get the multi-agent reinforcement learning part down with the I guess you could call it like parallel training in different I guess you could say different universes or different like it's learning to trade in in parallel universe training. If that makes sense. For example, if I only run it on one plane, we need to expand the plane so it could learn to trade quicker. So you triple up we call it universes, okay? That's what we're calling it. So if you know, you know. What's going on, Dean? Threads. What's up? What's going on, guys? Oh, I'm trying to get this mic on, but now it's stuck. Okay. We're on there. We're on there. And we have YouTube up too. Perfect. Cool. All right. We're working here. Okay, so while this trains, we're going, and I want to make sure everything's working fine. So we're not fully maxing out the GPU here. I think this was just taking up like half of my GPU. And then we have an NVIDIA codec type thing running in the background. So there are spikes, like I just saw a spike there. But yeah, we're training right now. We are collecting data while it's training so that we can tune the learning and the policy and all that stuff later. It doesn't seem to be performing as well as I'd want to. It looks like the win rate is 50%, but I've barely been training this for like a little bit, so. We're going to let that run in the background, and we're gonna work on, I don't know what I did there, but I don't want to save that. Okay, cool. I probably just put a space there. Okay, so we were running into issues with this data analysis because polars is apparently difficult to work with, and we're going to move away from polars and just focus on pandas and numba to do our data analysis here. So we have config. Okay, we have run. And then we have look here. The math we test in the first run. So focused on short horizon set trends. So our first run, oh, you use pandas and numpy? Yeah, pandas, I believe, was single threaded for me. And we're using pandas here. I guess, yeah, we're using pandas, numpy, and numba. You're awesome. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we need this to be quick because we don't want to wait here all day for this data to load. So, cool. All right. I want to make sure, so we're going to test some microstructure math. We're going to do some VPIN, short-term behavior, and actually I don't think this is good. Let's want to run in the first thing. Okay, so I had already some ideas here for what math I wanted to run. And for a trading algorithm, you want to focus on certain complementary math ideas because different equations target different things when it comes to looking at the 1 minute K line. You are a little bit limited, but you can do a good amount of things with this data here. So that being said, we had a bunch of different ideas laid out from yesterday, and they didn't seem to be working that well when we ran it in well, actually we weren't able to run it because of the polars issue, but this was like there are let's see here. So we have certain categories that we want to test. So we have the data and microstructure context. We have directional persistent features like the entry layer. You want the volatility jump aware risk, the barrier layer, the liquidity toxicity sizing, and venue choice. So there's certain things we're going to be looking for when it comes to our feature engineering, because not one single math equation is going to give us the performance we need. You need to layer in different things. Obviously you need the entry signal, you need your trend signal, you need the exit signal, and you need some other signals in there. We'll figure it out. Okay, love this direction. Let's make the first run a big but still sane sweep that covers every dimension in your stack. So the report you had, is rich enough to pick. Okay, we're gonna just test all of this here. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Make sure it has what's going on, guys? Let's check on the training here. What epoch okay, so we have a couple more epochs before the training is done, and then we can do an inference run. But what we'll probably end up doing is copying all of this data and this data into GPT to enhance the performance of it, because it doesn't look like it's learning too well. It's learning well, but the win rate is still around 50%. So that's just a little bit above random. What's up, Drago? Drago is back. Happy Sunday, man. We're crushing it here. We're trying to make our AI, and we're trying to do the other thing we were doing yesterday. So we got two things working. Hey, what's up, Puku? What's going on, man? We're working on our meta reinforcement learning bot. We're training right now. We have about 6 more epochs before we can run an inference, and then we're working on the same thing we worked on yesterday, but we're using, instead of polars, we're using Numba and some other libraries that are easy to work with. Polars was giving me issues. We're moved away. 50% is like my decision. Yeah, exactly. But this is the training run, so Obviously, something's going on here where it's not ideal, and it's barely been training for like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, 50% is like, you could probably do better with just like randomized. Let's see here. Cool. This is early. Can you ask ChatGPT how to improve it? Exactly, Drago. Yeah, you want to see how that works? I can just copy paste all this information here, and then see what it has. This means something to ChatGPT 5, right? And we've already tuned it a little bit with our config file, but I'm more than likely going to have to make some sort of policy adjustment or some sort of architecture change to make it better. Because this is pretty good, stable. What's the minimum for trading bot on those platforms? Oh, what's the minimum money, Evan? Evan Rez, for the platform I'm trading on in Hyperliquid, I think it's a minimum of $10 to trade. Like, you need at least $10 to trade, if that's what you mean. What's the minimum for trading bot? I don't know what platform you're also talking about. We're doing this all differently. We're doing this on our own computer here. It's no platform. Awesome. Here, 3 full. No, okay. Drop down. Okay. All right. Looks like we are going to get the math in the run file. So, which is what we needed. Oh, there's a cat right there. Okay, no, it's in look. What is the, yeah, I already answered that. Let's see what AI thinks we should improve here. Awesome, this looks healthy. Your GPU is 100% in play. Peak memory was like 6.64 gigabytes, okay. Throughput is about 300 iterations after 2 epochs, signal, okay, blah, blah, blah. Make the policy less patient. Okay. I'm gonna say can you just add something like hold 2 minutes and sell and test it? Drago, you could literally do anything with, you're talking about the AI aspect of it. You could really program a lot of different things into the AI, as we can see our config file here. We have the reward shaping. We have min max leverage. Yep. And the PPO. Yeah, I mean, can you add like, yeah, so we're targeting, well, actually, I'm not sure if we're targeting that on the reinforcement learning bot. I think it just would learn to hold, hopefully, kind of like naturally. So I'm not going to give it, it's really unsupervised at this point. Like, I'm kind of doing very unsupervised learning. I'm not really giving it too much besides like, hey, you do need to have this output, which is like long, short, hold, close. So it's like it's -1 to 1 is the output that this thing's going to give. Can you make the code bigger? Hard to read. Ike, you can go on YouTube. It's if you're on your phone, I'm on YouTube Live as well, which is going to be a higher quality stream. Or you can turn your phone sideways. I don't know. There's probably different ways, but YouTube is probably going to be a higher quality stream. Unfortunately, on TikTok, it's either you're on vertical or you're horizontal, and you like want the chat or you don't want the chat. Like, it's tough because I have a widescreen here. I need this widescreen. Can you actually zoom in? Oh, interesting. You can like pinch and zoom, guys, if you want to like zoom in. But either way, it's oh look, it finished. Okay. Um, let's just see what happens when I do run.py because I want to see the full. I want to see the full pipeline here. So now we're gonna run inference on it. Now I don't know. I'm asking it to go full meta here so that let's make sure our GPU is okay. All right. Are the feds watching yet? No, feds are not watching. Horizontal, yeah. Pillow, what's going on, man? No, the feds don't care what we're doing here. We're just playing with AI, doing some PyTorch. But yeah, we're getting some good performance here. It looks like it's running inference, and I see some steps here. So we'll just let that run for a little bit. But yeah, we have two projects going on because obviously you got to wait for things to kind of do their thing. We trained it. It didn't seem to be getting that good of results in the training, but you never really know. We're using very little memory on the inference, but we are at like doing these weird spikes here. So our win rate was 100%, but it's dropping quickly. As we can see here, 34%. Oh no, it goes down. Does A actually make good and reliable trades for day trading? Well, that's actually what we're going to find out here. Benjamin, we're still in the research phase. It looks like the win rate is dropping drastically, but I don't see any other metrics here. The train epoch is probably done here. There's probably some issues here. Wow, you're almost there a few ticks away. Yeah, we have something running, which is the hardest part. Now that we have the skeleton code, now we can simply just be like, okay, let's make this better. We're not getting the emergent results we need. Let's take a look at what we got over here. Okay, so awesome. Here's the 3 code files. Drop them next to here. Okay. All right, looks like we're just doing one file where it just run it. That's fine. Yeah, guys, we're trying here. So let's get this other. We're gonna run this file too. I mean, let everything just run. So this file over here is going to research the indicators that we're trying to use for our trading algorithm, or to run on the backtest actually. We're trying to just narrow down what to use here. Okay, let's see if that runs. Nope. Got an error. Did you get the engine working? Yeah, the backtest engine was working. It was just we had our strategy that was completely horrible, and then I just like once you get the backtest engine working, then you need to go like, okay, what is my strategy that I'm actually going to try and push forward? Now we've gone back, and now we're looking at the math that we can use on the 1 minute K line. So we're working it. We just need to find the best math to graduate to the backtest. So right now we're doing feature engineering research in order to backtest. So we need the entire pipeline. I did this, it kept losing money, and then says statistically the market does down against all logic. It's not easy, Lisa. My thing's losing money too. It looks like it's not even doing anything important. The active percentage and trade percentage is just 0. So obviously AI is a little bit more, it's more difficult to kind of know what's going on, but we're gonna keep this running. We'll get this data, but right now we are working it to I'm going to give this information to GPT. Huh. I don't know if it can handle that much. Oh, it could. Cool. It was sad to me because I thought I would be like Wall Street analyst pro Lisa. Well, you got to be very skeptical. I'm not sure what you did, but this is not an easy thing to trade profitably with software like this. It's not an easy thing, okay? That's why we're still researching. And we're taking it very slowly. Okay, what does this mean? Config was messed up. Got it. All right. Hopefully my computer like doesn't explode here because I'm running. Dude, you can't profit from a bot made by ChatGPT. Well, Van, I believe you. I'll just give up right now. We can't do anything. The live stream's over. No, I'm joking. My man, yeah, we're just we're trying out here. We're doing research. We're doing fun things. Like I like doing this. I'm not saying it's profitable, but we are going to attempt to make it profitable, and we're doing everything right to do that. So let's have a little more constructive thoughts here, and instead of just like you should give up, right? Let's go beyond like why I should give up. Describe a little bit more. Is your bot a bear or bull? It's going to be trading futures, so it's going to long and short. So it will identify both. It should be trading in all regimes. So it's not targeting up or down. It's targeting both. It's fun regardless. Yeah, I kept. Yeah, Lisa, it's exciting. I'm sure the first bot I run will lose me money, but we're gonna be darn sure that this thing's gonna be good. So we're gonna do everything in our power to get this working. It looks like we have two things running at the same time here. We have our feature engineering, which is working. Hopefully it can get through all of the math, and we have our AI running here, but we're also trying to work. Okay, your train policy that collapsed into wait. Okay, so my AI decided the best decision is just to wait, because that was giving it the best signal. When you're working with these policies, with these reinforcement learning AI, the policy is kind of like what's guiding the decisions, and its best decision, the reward that it got was to just wait. Don't make a trade because I'm getting a nice reward just by doing nothing. So this happens. We're gonna stop it there. Does it trade automatically or just tell you when to trade? Yeah, Chloe, it's gonna be fully automatic. It's like a trading brain. Give up. We love you guys. Yeah, so this is just it's automatic. It's not, realize I don't have my water here, shoot. Okay. If you, but is actually working if it knows to wait. Yeah. So it's working, and it was fixated on waiting because that was giving us the best signal. So we're actually going to probably adjust everything. I'm going to delete the checkpoint file. Yeah, there's no point in keeping this the way it is. This is part of running software. You run it, you find something wrong with it. What was that, Sam? If one were to study AI and pick a focus like yours and begin from zero, how long would it take? Sam, you could actually get this up and running if you knew how to run Python code and use AI, you could do this within a week. You could be running AI within a week. Now, you wouldn't be understanding it to the PhD sort of level. You'd be understanding, okay, what is a policy? What kind of AI architecture do I need? You would just be overall. Van, this is yes, this is training on 1 minute K-line for BTC perp. So all this stuff is, both files here are running on 1 minute K-line. Entire history of Binance. So this seems to be working. So it's scoring certain things. We'll let that run. So we have two things working. There is a reason trading bots don't exist commercially. They don't understand psychology. You can program psychology into the trading bot, I guess, but you don't want your bot to be emotional. If that's what, you don't want an emotional bot. You just want it to read the data. You don't need psychology for high value trading. Yeah, guys, at the end of the day, you just want the data, okay? The computer is a non-emotional thing, okay? They don't need any emotion. We don't want to program any emotions into this bot. We just want to program the signal it's getting that will make me the most money. So we want it to have the best policy. That's the point of automating. Y'all are wild. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, you guys hold on 1 second. This is running. We have code that's running, but I need water. Okay. What's going on? All right, we're back. From my limited understanding, if there are any fees on the exchange or using it, you can't profit. Well, that's why you design your algorithm to understand that there are fees. So you need a certain level of movement in the market to work with. It's called slippage and your fees. If you're maker or taker, there's different fee structures. What's going on? Who's on? I see some Buck Fee F6 on YouTube. There we go. All right, we are going to fully rework this AI. Okay, we're gonna do some policy architecture upgrades. Looks good, looks good. Okay, we're gonna do some Mamba-like memory. All right. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right. We got our first error here. It was so close. We were so close. We were super close on that one. Okay. We're going to make our using math instead of psychology good luck. I appreciate the luck below trading, but I would argue that you are very focused on the market as an emotional place, but actually majority of the market is just trading bots or algorithms trading with each other, arbitraging, high frequency traders. Most of the market is just, and the retail are the people who are emotional, and the bots, target that. Hey, Sasha. Yeah, we have a new algo. We have our moderator back here, guys. Math won't help in trading. Okay. Sasha's in the house. Sasha, you still here? Oh, she dipped out. Look up scalping, market making. Well put. Yeah. If someone's telling me to put emotions into my trading bot, I would question that. Highly question that. Hey Kelvin, how long have you been doing this? I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I've been working on a bot for futures trading. Okay, cool. That's what our bot is doing here too. It's trading futures. Well, it will. Arbitrage is not psychology. Arbitrage is statistical, like it's finding inefficiencies in the market and then profiting from it. Yeah, futures trading is tough because when you look like the way you can trade futures is like a very high dimensional space. So you can long, you can short. You have to think about maker taker, the different leverage. It gets so complicated. At the end of the day, like your futures trading algorithm needs to think about a lot of things before it can place the trade. It makes it way more difficult. Yeah. We'll add 5% emotional vibes, okay? All right, we're getting some new code here. We'll see what happened here. Works for your bots? Oh, okay. Add 5% emotion for the vibes, right? Yeah, exactly. Anthigo, you can do it. Look, simple strategies work, for sure. They work. They're just going based off the data. There's zero psychology. Dude, it's gonna take you like 2x the time to debug that code. It's okay, Supercell. So, who cares? Have you used Frequency Trader? No, I haven't, 1800. I've never actually heard of Okay, bye, Buckfee. Yeah. We're debugging two scripts at the same time. It's like we're doubling it up here. So we're upgrading my AI to Okay, it's structured so you can merge incrementally. If you want the model first, I just add the model's film. Okay. Right? I don't want to. We just had config train utils. Okay. It's Python open source training bot. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are no good bots in trading, just really good entry bots based on if you bear or bull. I think you might, double O trading, I think you don't understand that there's certain trading bots that can, identify bull and bear at the same time. Like, it'll decide, oh, the market's trending up, it's bullish. If the market's trending down, it's bearish. There are ways to identify different regimes. When I say a different regime, we're talking about bullish, bearish, low volatility. There's different regimes in the market, and a part of a trading algorithm is going to have a regime detection type thing. Based on what programs POV on the market? What? Point of view? What the programs? Look, I think you're confused. The market is barely humans trading. Like, I think like 95% of the volume on the markets is just completely computerized. If you're, trading as retail using, your own brain, then you're, I think that's what you're kind of limited thinking with. That's not correct. Trading bots are very profitable when done right. Exactly. Using arbitrage and balance? Of course. Robert knows, see? So the bot knows when it's bull and bear based on what the programmers. Yes, double trading, exactly. There is certain. Yes, I'm just gonna say 100%. You can program a trading bot. I could have two. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Yeah, we got it. We got through to them, guys. There are ways to detect different regimes in the market, okay? I'm not sure where the disconnect is. Like double trading, you need to be a little more descriptive on what you think is versus like the reality. We're close. But the market is not just bull or bear. It's not binary like that. The market is a lot more than just bull and bear. Okay? But we're trying. Bro's really chubby code Python. Yeah, hey, still nobody. We're out here. We're out here coding. We're running reinforcement learning. We did a training run. We're running 2 different projects at the same time. It looks like we have look that fixed the issue here. Cool. We'll run that again. Unless there was another file here. Hopefully there wasn't another file. Okay, cool. Are you using Black Forest? I'm using a meta reinforcement learning, I think with PPO, policy proximity, something like that. I forgot what PPO means. We're doing a MARL, a multi-agent meta reinforcement learning trading bot. That's a mouthful. We're also now going to start using actor critic policy. If the programmer says it's bear market, but he's wrong, the bot will continue trading with bear bias. And yes, double trading, you're almost there. But there are ways to tune the trading bot. If it's giving a bad signal, that's what you're saying. If the bot gives a bad signal, you tune it to not trade during that bad signal. There are ways. 95% of the market isn't retail. Yes, Robert. Robert's correct. I think we're getting through to 00. He's learning something new, guys. Obviously, coming from a TikTok day trader style mindset, coming to this sort of mindset is a little bit drastic. It's tough to understand. Okay, it looks like utils was the only thing that changed here. Interesting. Oh, just kidding. We got run. We have train. And then utils. Okay, I'm just going to quickly, we're going to delete these logs here. We don't need those anymore. We don't really need the PyCache right now. ChatGPT isn't perfect. You have to manually overlook the code to make sure it works. Yes, still nobody. And I'm going to show you right now. This code will either spit out an error or run. Like there's, and if the error spits out, then perfect. Then we know exactly where to fix it. I do this. I've been live streaming every day. We deal with the bugs. There's no big deal. No need to worry about the bugs. Right? My code's running here. I have one piece of code running. This is running in the background here. So we have something running, and then we're also going to start training this AI. So we're doing 2 different things here, and we're also answering chat. Cool. Let's just, before we even run it, I'll just have it relook over what it thought. What's going on here? Nobody give it reference document helps. Have you tried deleting the System32 folder to speed up your PC? Yes, Rookie, of course. I delete that every other day. When people come in here and tell me what to do on TikTok. What's going on, Rookie? Rookie Lifter. Guys, should we delete System32 folder? I would have to go into administrative rights to probably delete that. You probably just can't delete that. Always. Cool. We'll delete it in a minute, guys, after our code starts running here. Let's try, let's see. Let's see if it will train. Let's see if it's training, guys. Nope, we got a little error. That's all good. See, it's bound to happen because we did a full architecture rework there. I just tuned in. You mind sharing what your goals are? So literally the goal is a profitable trading algorithm, either that be an AI-based one or a traditional one. The goal is profitable trading algorithms and having internal tools to help me continually pump those out. So in case something decays, so just have a full software stack that allows me to research trading algorithm math to deploying them live. So essentially, profitable trading algorithm. Trading bot, whatever you want to call it, guys. Trading bot, what should you make your bot? You should make a bot that trades using imbalances. Yeah, we are using order flow imbalance. That is our main thing we're doing, Robert, but not between exchanges because I don't have the latency to do that. I wish I could, but we have certain constraints that we need to deal with. Your bot is forgot to include me in its code and every other market maker. There's no need to take account for you, Double O Trading. I'm sorry. I know you're the main character here, but my bot will not focus on you, okay? Learn to code yourself, bro. Stop relying on ChatGPT entirely. No, it's okay, dude. That's not what we're doing here. Double O Trading, look up down here. Get a VPS server near the exchange. Yes, Robert. We're gonna co-locate one day, but we're not there yet. We're just we're doing it on hyperliquid.xyz. All of my code will eventually trade on that exchange. Trading local? Yep, I have a 5070 Ti. 5070 Ti, that's what we're trading on. We're using Blackwell. We are using the new Tensor Core. Just use the medallion fund algorithm. Yeah, okay, we'll get that. Gigabyte fiber isn't good enough? No, time traveler. It's not the internet. It really is your location, because your internet gets routed to, for example, mine's getting routed to like Texas, I think. Yes, you can use your 5090 for sure, dude. That would be more ideal. I'm actually slamming the GPU. Even just live streaming, I'm taking up like 21% of the 5070. Hey, what's up, Senor Gato? Yeah, even if I have 1 gigabyte fiber and it's not enough. I'm still getting 1.4 second latency with the exchange I'm using. He doesn't actually know how to code. Ask him. we got Antonio Pistolas here. Yeah, I don't know how to code, but I'm still making a AI trading bot and I'm doing feature engineering. I'm doing 2 different things at one time. I still don't know how to code, guys, but I'm still doing the most productive stuff possible. It's okay if you don't know how to code, guys. That's the whole thing here. It's all good. I am doing very productive things. And that's why people tune in. It's because I'm actually running code. I'm not like just sitting in front of a screen. So we got utils. Okay, utils is there. We'll get this running. So it's only useful if you are, oh look, the code ran, guys, but the thing is, okay, yeah, learning to code the traditional way is only useful if you are going to try and find a job. If you're using your new tools, it's actually completely useless to learn every little thing in the code because AI already understands every little thing. So, trying to run an AI agent. Oh, cool, dude. Yeah, we're literally going to train a reinforcement learning bot here. A multi-agent meta reinforcement learning trading bot. Is more than strategy over longer. I've been coding for 30 plus years, not needed for what is coding he's building. GPT isn't great for multiple level stacks. Okay, guys, look, we're about to run the bot. We're going to train it. You'll see the epochs running. You'll see it learning in real time. But now we have a successful run for my trading indicator bot here. So we're gonna reset GPT-5's memory there. We're gonna go that. And then we got this look report. This is what we called it. This is going to be what we got. This is we're training with the 5070 Ti. So we're gonna see if any of the math that we had going on in there, we're gonna see if it's any good. So it's a lot of negative numbers, which concerns me. That might mean there was some sort of bug in the math. And there's also some not numbers here. So we're probably going to run this again, but we did get a successful run. Yep. And you guys forget that if GPT can make the code, it also can review the code and debug it. What data? We're using 1 minute K-line data. I'm sorry if there's more people talking than. Your bot will be king of replay trading. Thank you. It'll be king of the replay. No, Van Elderman, we've been doing this. Look, we're running successful code here. I don't know if you know, but at the end of the day, the code is supposed to do something and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So it doesn't matter how I got there, as long as I'm getting the code that does what it's supposed to do. And then you might go into the meta thing like, oh, is it doing the right thing that's supposed to do? And that's what we're double checking right now. If this data was correct. Antonio Pistolas. Hey, Senior Gato. Hey, people are gifting me. I didn't even realize, man. I'm sorry. Senior Gato, appreciate you guys. Writing in what code? We're using Python. Trading what asset? Right now we're looking at Bitcoin perpetuals, the 1 minute K-line data, the entire history on Binance. We have that data file, and that's what we're just working with right now. Yeah. Thanks for sharing the live, El Gato. He's not coding. I've used Copilot, which uses ChatGPT. I would avoid GitHub Copilot, like this thing, or like the Copilot when you go into Windows. I get the concept, but your program running is very different from it doing what you want. Okay, but we're doing what we want, and we're doing it successfully. We already ran the AI, and we got a bad AI, but we did what we needed to do. These AI models traders are fun. Never really, TD was damn good. Okay, it works good if you're fully relying on it. I mean, GitHub code. Okay, Dylan speaks 100% truth on coding. The valuable knowledge is what to build and how to build. Exactly, guys. You can use your tool and get some incredible results here, guys. And that's what we're about to do. We're about to, hopefully this was train. So we're about to run the AI. We'll see if the stream cuts out because this takes up too much memory, sometimes it crashes the computer, but we'll see. We'll see if we crash the computer. We did add some attention mechanisms here. I think it was like a Mamba base, so state space style attention, or that's, I guess, a state space style transformer. I forgot what we added here, but we're gonna see what happens. We definitely added a lot more to it. Cool. All right, let's see if it trains, guys. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see if it's training. Unfortunately, even the outputs can't be trusted most of the time. It's fine. We can double check the outputs. That's no big deal. Okay, we're getting the error. So what we got, config gamma. So something with the config was not lining up. All good. That's probably easy to fix. An AI bot is literally just taking code of an outdated bot that already exists. No, I don't think so. Don't forget to add market makers to the bot's code. My gosh, dude, you're really trying to dive deep into this. Double trading, I don't think you understand. You don't just add the market makers to the bot's code. I always wear a Mandalorian helmet when trading. This is the way. There you go. I probably should start wearing a helmet like that. Is if your bot isn't moving the market, it's just reacting. Well, I'm not trading with enough money to move the market. So there are different, you have to target your own constraints and your own little things, right? If I was trading size, I would not probably be making this trading algorithm. I would be like, hey, I have a lot of money, so we need to like counteract my waves. We need to do some sort of hedging operation. We probably need to, have some option plays in there. You can't add market makers to code because it's psychology. Oh no, double O trading's lost in the sauce. I think we need to, double O trading, what exactly, the market psychology. So I need to program emotions into my trading bot, is that what you're saying? I'm not too sure what you're trying to say there. Okay, train. Thoughts on U.S. real estate trading via ETF or the like? Yeah, real estate is cool, I guess, but trading it via an ETF, I don't know, it's probably just better things to invest in than a real estate. AI, what platform? AI Algorithmic, we are using 5070 Ti. That's the platform we're training on. Do you need to program news sentiment? No, absolutely not. So news can be seen in the microstructure. Yeah, if you're using order book and tick level data, you can see the news sentiment happening in real time. You don't need to read the news and then try and react off the news. You just need to be able to read the market microstructures very quickly, and then you can react to it. Yes, double O trading. You can continue trading with your emotions, okay? We're just going to trade with software, okay? This is clearly not your forte. Double O trading wants me to add emotions to my trading bot. He wants it to be very emotional. All right, let's see what happened with the signal analysis. Okay, got it. I pulled the JSON and a deep read. Here's the type verdict. What's the number say? Okay. So cost round trip is 22 bips. That might be way too much. Leaderboard. Why it's failing and how to rescue it. Microstructure, taker fees dominate. Flip gate sparsity. Okay. What's going on here? What's your major in college, and do you even know how to code? No, we're using AI we're vibe coding here. There is a new way of coding, and yep, I did not have, because it's hilarious. No, Double O wants to touchy-feely bot. Okay. Humans are sheep. I can understand better. Yeah. What's going on here? Y'all are crazy out there. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah, we're just trying to do. I'm doing me, dude. Like, let's be real. I'm doing what I'm doing. We're not doing what you want me to do. Okay. All right, we are gonna delete these files here. We're gonna get the bot training again, and we're also going to fix the script we ran here so that it gives us better data. Right now, the indicators were I think we overestimated fees, and it was just crushing our soul because it's not 22 bips for anything. The AI has to be able to analyze the news for bias to get Complicated. It gets complicated. Yeah, I know. If you're trying to do news sentiment, it does get complicated. You'll need like an LLM in there. And at that point, you need a way to process that very quickly, like fraction of a second. And at the end of the day, the news, the people who are driving the market already know the news. They have the insider information and they're just waiting for it to drop. So they're not actually doing sentiment analysis. They're just immediately triggering their bot because they know the news is going to drop. They have insider information. So it might be not the best thing to look for. As someone who's has a bot that can beat the market. Okay, Lef says I should just stop, but he has the trading bot that works. He tells me to stop, but he says he has the bot that works. Interesting psychology there. Claude code in WSP running as an agent insanely, dude. Yep. Yeah, the agentic coding is cool, but that's not what I do here. Unfortunately, we're just manually vibing. Okay. We're waiting for config. All right, let's get the AI running here. Config. And then we have train. AI can write glue logic for you all day, no human coding needed people. Yes. AI can do a lot of things here. All right, we got probably some tensor misalignment, no big deal. Yeah. It's an iterative process, guys. How do you feel about Grok versus other models? Yeah, I like Grok too. Honestly, I might get Grok in here to do some ideation. If we don't get good results from this next run, then I'll get Grok involved. But we did have a tensor misalignment issue. That's a very typical thing. It's very hard for AI to align all the tensors, one shot. It's okay. Now it knows where to look. This is part of the process. We're getting code for the other thing here. No. Full no tool use in chat. I hate how it tries using these tools. So annoying. Why are you using ChatGPT Web instead of selecting the AI from Visual Studio Code? Yes, so I've always used the chat interface. When you go into VS Code, you're actually getting third-partied. So you're going to have to go through Copilot to pay. And I also don't necessarily use it the way the agentic, or I want to just chat with it. That's where I get the best results. Gene T, I'm 33. I'm an unk. Why are you using, what are you using Google Search API? Because that's what I use. Are you using Google Search API? No, I don't use Google Search API. I will Google search in the web interface. He's stalling on the answers because he can't code. I mean, I'm trying to answer everyone's code. What did you ask, Antonio? Antonio, I'll answer your question. I didn't see it. Every agent in my AutoGen communicates with Google search. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Yeah, you're doing probably some sentiment analysis, probably. I don't see why I would need to connect to Google. And okay. So here's a complete dropping files. To run an accuracy first, no slippage. Okay. I know. Everyone in here has imposter syndrome and makes themselves feel better to keyboard warrior. Yeah, that's funny. No, it's okay. We welcome everyone who, y'all can let me know if you want me to stop, if you want to keep going, Why is everyone being mean? Gene T, I don't know. There's part of being on the internet is going to be dealing with people who are mean. All right, Antonio Pistola says stop. He was in the last live stream. We already know what he wants me to do. It's really not that deep, guys. I'm just working on my coding project. I'm sharing it live. It's really not that deep, guys. We're trying to make a trading bot, an AI trading bot, and then we're also trying to research different features to run in a traditional based trading bot. It's super simple to think about. There's the search space in these two projects can be infinite. I believe AI came to help us optimize our developments. Exactly, guys. If you're not using AI to make code, you're working slowly. Oh, Double O Trading says trading bots do not exist. Okay, there we go. Now that's what I'm saying. Now we kind of understand what Double O Trading is talking about. He thinks the whole market is humans trading with each other. Honestly, if that's what you believe, it's fine. But I would say I would probably be like 99% of all market volume and trades are computer based. I would say it's such a small percentage that the humans are trading. Do you want it to automate trading? Because I want it. Yeah, exactly. Arvin, this is fully automatic. It's going to decide when to long, to short, to exit. It's going to do everything automatically. That's the whole point of using software. That doesn't mean I'm going to run this and just like not monitor it. No. I'm going to monitor it. Oh, shoot. All right, I messed up. Darn it. I confused the chats. I put the AI code in the other one. That's bound to happen. All right, we will have to reset that. Okay, we're gonna reset this, and yeah, now we're getting the other code for this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna see if the AI bot trains now, guys, but if it doesn't, no big deal. Python train, let me monitor my GPU. Is there any open source trading bots? There probably is. Hey guys, it's training. We're training. This is the impossible has been completed. We're training my AI currently, and this is what it looks like when you're training. You're gonna get some data. I'm collecting some data on the training log. It's about to be done training. Wow, it's already done training. Interesting. That was very quick. Win rate seemed to be even worse. Interesting. We'll keep working it. It's not cut and dry here. Let me be your partner. Hedge funds invest 100 million in fiber optics to shave. Yeah, they also do like radio frequency tower things, like using like some crazy tech. Appreciate everyone, all the love out there. We trained the AI, and it took like it didn't take much time to finish the training, but we'll keep working this AI to see. We're trying to get emergent capability out of this. We want emergent behavior. You know, I'm probably gonna end up having to run a trading session overnight. You know, these quick little training sessions are good to debug it, essentially, to get it perfect for a longer training run. You should move to Cursor, low-key. We tried Cursor, got some people have some smooth brains. Who's got a smooth brain out there? We need wrinkly brain out here. We need wrinkle brain. All right, we're going back to the other project. Sometimes I can't answer every question because I will make zero progress if we are chatting too much. Yeah, y'all can talk to each other. And the Discord's fun to chat with everyone in there as well. Ooh, look what happened to look. Okay, we're going SciPy. We're going SciPy. Okay. How to run example, same command. So Okay, I like my AI jailbroken. Yeah, you could jailbreak AI. Not how the market works. Not every trading bot is a 100%. That's why you need to constantly research. Trading bots require a lot of research because the alpha that might have been profitable in the past decays over time because the market is, it's not stagnant. Dylan, make sure to touch grass at some point on the weekends to make up for all the screen time. Yeah, Jessica. We're doing a lot of screen time. We have grass right there. I can look at it. But we need to make progress, okay? The code doesn't make itself. We gotta be pushing the code. Got it. Here's a drop place from existing files. Okay. Auto finds the STC, enables accuracy. Okay. The market only works if some of our bots disagree. Okay. Double O trading. Trade time is about 30 minutes. We're targeting like 5 to 7 minutes. So maybe it's gonna be a little bit harder of a challenge, but looking isn't the same as you touch it even. I will have to go and mow my lawn for sure, so I will be cutting the grass. I won't be touching it. It'll be flying all over the place. I will probably not. I'll probably be live streaming for like, 6 hours. This is my side hustle, okay? We're getting some sunlight. We lock ourselves in front of the computer to code, okay? This is what I enjoy. Get zero sunlight. This is what we have to do, okay? In order to get profitable trading bot. All right, we got run here. We're gonna reset this one too. That counts if you nail it when mowing. It's all good. I like analyzing it. Okay, what's going on, guys? There's a more diverse audience here today. Yeah, I'm not gonna scroll up. Learn to code before you go making these things. It'll help in the future. Yes, Antonio Pistoles. Yes, we're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. If you're making money, printer was easy. Everyone, yeah, exactly. Seeing what it does and where it goes. Yes, Gandalf. You should learn to code for real though. These bots aren't nearly good enough yet for vibe coding to work. Okay. Yeah, we're learning as we go, guys. We're learning. We're live learning, right? I'm learning that. What did I learn here? What did we learn here? We learned this, that the run needs a little bit of tuning. Okay. What's a function? What's a Boolean? What's an integer? What's a disinteger? Disinteger, byte. Antonio, what's a conditional? Yes, all of these things are extremely important for what I'm doing here right now. They're the underlying market. What's your ethnicity? White, right? That's my ethnic. And you have no idea what they do. Oh no. Bots are dangerous, lol. This is the most dangerous thing you could do, apparently. It's just be on the internet, vibe coding your stuff. Yeah, guys, we're going to get all this working. We got look here. So we're working on 2 different projects at the same time if you're just tuning in. We got one that's feature engineering research and the other one that's doing AI. We're giving it a shot at okay. We're gonna see if that runs. We have other code here for the AI bot. Okay, we got run. And we have utils that need a little bit of tuning. Okay, so the other code is running nicely. Okay. We're going to delete these checkpoints. We're going to delete this log. And we're going to run the bot again. And we're going, yeah, run, not run. Might be. Just kidding. We're going to train, Python train. Is JS looked up second map on the roadmap? Whoa. JavaScript? Yeah. Working 9 to 5 is dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Guys, we're training the AI again. It doesn't seem to be having that emergent capability, but it's okay because I'm literally this training run takes like literally 3 seconds. So, I guess we'll just give it that. These are quick little debug sessions for sure. Cool. The other script is running. So AI is cheating. I mean, it feels like cheating. I'm literally, working on an AI trading bot and I'm working on traditional math, feature engineering research. I'm doing 2 different very useful things. Like I'm doubling up my productivity, guys. Like it's pretty cool. AI is money. Let's go. Is this a crypto bot? It will be, right now it will be for crypto. It's gonna be on the Hyperliquid exchange. That's what I'm doing. It doesn't necessarily mean that this trading bot can't be utilized elsewhere. It's literally just taking in 1-minute K-line data. So that exists all across the market. So, yep. If you have something that takes in 1-minute K-line, I happen to use Hyperliquid exchange to trade. So. Yes, double O trading. That's essentially what we're doing. We're making, indicators, which is what we're researching here. If this is the way you understand it, right? So this is an indicator research platform here. We're calculating different indicators and we're seeing how well that indicator predicts the market. And there's certain indicators that you can layer together in order to get a full trading algorithm. I don't know where to start with Hyper. I would just start with trying to run a paper trade. Just pull in the WebSocket data and just tell AI, hey, I want like a paper trading bot. Confused? You can go back and watch my YouTube videos or follow along. I'm going to be posting more like beginner style content. But this is where you could get to, right? Like where you're working 2 different things at the same time. So indicators are designed to filter noise and give you a good signal. I think you might still be a little bit confused. A lot of people are confused about this. If you haven't run software before or like done some vibe coding, then you might not understand. Hyperliquid chain, is it for coins or future trades? Yeah, we're future trading on hyperliquid.xyz. Showcase products. Hey, thanks for the follow, I'm Kat. Yeah, I record all my lives on my YouTube. Also, I'm going to be posting more long-form content, shorts. I'm trying to make more content, but it's easier just for me to go live and do things. Yeah, so let's see. This is still running, thankfully. Oh, and it completed. Okay. So we got the look report here. Cool. We will copy that. I'm going to fully reset the context for that. Just so we got some, let's see here, don't save. Let's run that again. Okay. And then we'll do the look report here. So let's see. Yeah, there's still some issues, but we will get that solved. No big deal. Okay. Did we? Okay. What? Do you ever use X spaces? No, I don't go live on X. Do you know how many indicators claim they filter out the noise? I use a combination. Yeah, you got to use a combination, my man. You can't just use, like my trading bot will have like 5 to 6 different things. Double O Trading is a traditional trader, and he uses his brain to trade, which is, you know, you're using a biological neural net to trade, which is interesting to think about. But we're going to use software to trade. Software. Quick sanity checks. All right, what happened with the training ran clean. So we've trained the AI. We have our checkpoint files. We could run inference. Tame the over trading and boundary pinning. Okay, your logs show that trade 60%. Okay. No, I'm okay with it. Okay, we're gonna run inference, guys. Let's see if we just run it inference. What percentage of bot traders are profitable? I'd say a very low percentage. It's not easy to do this. So now we're back testing my script, and we're gonna kind of see what it would look like running live. It, you know, obviously hasn't done anything just yet. But we're running something, guys. We're running an AI trading bot. Like, we just trained it, and then we're inferencing it, and we're essentially back testing it on my data. We can go back and look. It's already outputting an insane amount of data. That's wild. Ayo, bro, got it live. Congrats. What's up? What's up, Chris? Matsu. Real at Low Springs. What percentage are you using GPT-5 to 6 filters? Are you using 5 to 6 filters? Can you tell 1 or 2 of those? Joey, yes. You want to know what we're doing? Yeah, I could share what we're doing here. The ideas is what we have. So we have just some of these here. We can just go to the first one. Okay. So we're going to use fractionally differenced order flow and balance. It's called FDOFI. The idea is that order flow and balance captures net pressure, fractional differencing, removes just enough memory to reduce unit root like drift without destroying predictive long memory. And this would be the equation here. How much agents? Ew. To other bots disagrees with your bot. Oh, double O trading. I know you're having a great time. What does that even mean? We are doing a multi-agent style reinforcement learning. So there's multiple different AIs kind of deciding together. And they're deciding to do nothing at this point. All right, let's stop that there. Let's give it that. We're gonna give it some of this data. I don't know if that's just enough there. The training log was fine and the preds file. Let's see what that thinks of that. And oh yeah, we were looking at this. Okay. Okay. But how are you measuring the order flow difference that needs tick data? Yeah, exactly. So there is a way to measure order flow imbalance with the 1 minute K line here, because I have certain quote asset volume, I have number of trades, I have taker buy base asset volume, taker buy. So there's certain ways to measure order. I know it's limited but we do have access to some ability to do order flow imbalance. Where's the data from today? That's still the Binance 1 minute K line is Binance data. Joey, there are ways to measure order flow imbalance. I know what you're saying. We were doing L2 level data. What type of, we're doing crypto. Yeah, double O trading, we heard that. That was a repeated comment, my man.
You repeated yourself, but you're number one. I am a cat. Toys of all kinds. All right. We have a cat on YouTube. There's someone that's a cat. All right. Order books can be retrieved via, yeah, you can do CCTX, but I usually just pull directly from the WebSocket the exchange offers. Then just measure order flow via the order books. Yes, Scott, we're doing that. We have high frequency data. We have, we just move to, I need to clean the high frequency data. They're misaligned by some certain frequency, but we're using a 1 minute K line right now. I understand we will eventually move back to the, yeah. We're gonna move back to the high frequency data, but I wanna see what we're able to do with the 1 minute K line. So we're doing AI and we're doing two different things at the same time. How can I participate? Just follow along, man. I share everything live and I show everyone the process of what I'm doing. We have a Discord, it's free. We just join the community, dude. Start trying to make trading bots, I guess. Are you using Python? Yeah, I'm using Python DXR, Python 3.13.6. How do you work for a quant company or are you just doing this on your own project? Yeah, exactly. No one who works for a quant company would be doing this live. It's a hobbyist retail level. Hey, it's vibe coder quant. Yeah, what's going on? We're learning to vibe code, okay? We're learning to use AI to do what I want, okay? That's what we're learning here, guys. If I needed to go back and learn, what this means, we've moved beyond that, okay? Using Curo code. Hey, sir, I just want to know what is a quant trading and where I can begin because I don't understand a lot. So, Sujith Vadlamudi on YouTube. You can just follow along and just watch some of my other, I will release a video being like, hey, what is quant trading? And I'll break it down. So you just follow along and I will release those videos for the beginners who don't really know what's going on and they just kind of see what I'm doing and it seems interesting. So I will eventually get content out that hopefully answers that question, but you can just follow along for now and you could probably get in the Discord if you want. And ask them. There's about 100 people in there, something like that. Do you have it? No, I don't have a CS degree. You don't need to know about coding to do this, guys. You just need to know how to use AI to get the code. Yeah, you use NumPy for my trading? Okay, yeah, we're using Numba, NumPy, SciPy, and some other things. What broker are you using? Execute KJ Con? Yep. Hobbyist for sure. I got trading bot going. Yep. Cool, dude. Cool. All right. This is for Algo 1 project. Okay, that's what we're doing here. So we got look. Is look done? No, look is not done. Oh, look should be done. Oh, now look is done, okay. React interface, cool, dude. Coinbase and E-Trade, okay. So we got, I haven't heard many people trading on E-Trade. Coinbase for sure, you can do everything on Coinbase. Oh, cool, KJ Cohen, you can, you have a GitHub or something? We could check it out. Unless you don't have it on the GitHub just yet, but we can check out your GitHub. What does your bot do when another bot disagrees with it? It won't trade. It'll be conflicting signal, so it won't trade. Do you feel like ChatGPT can mess up scripts when you ask it to update your previous ones with new? Maybe if you're doing it agentically, but most of the time I'm just like fully refactoring the code all the time. Okay, KJ. You can join the Discord and show everyone your GitHub in the Discord if you want. Do you know any coding before you started to play around with the LMs? I literally, so right before ChatGPT started, before ChatGPT got released, I started the Learn to Code. And I quickly realized once ChatGPT came out, like coding is going to fundamentally change. You're not going to have to know everything you need to know. And yeah, ever since I've been vibe coding. And yeah. So there's definitely a different way to code, and you can use the English language to code, guys. You don't need to, you don't need to fully understand everything. You just need to know what you want to do with the code, right? Like kind of the output. So, cool. All right, we're gonna run this again. We're gonna delete the look report just because this is corrupted. Python run. I started coding in 2025. How do people do shit in 20? Yeah, for real. Yeah. Honestly, it's way better now to code. Like, just use AI to code. Don't listen to everyone. Like, you must go back to the basics. That would actually slow you down. Literally, it'll actually slow you down. What else did people say here? Dina, blah, 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 future, do you still? Okay. Cool. Dang, bro, I popped out for a sec. What was that? What was what? What was what? Let's double check if, wait, were we training? What were we doing here? Hey, we canceled that. We stopped the inference. You're getting two things, pandas, features warning, okay, and a policy never trades because the consensus gate is too strict on a model trained in a synthetic regime. That's probably what's going on. On the, or learning in tandem. Yeah, so coding has fundamentally changed, man. You can just code with English, and you learn to use AI to your advantage. Like going back to the basics is no longer a real thing. It's actually completely useless unless you're trying to go and get like a job or something. Yeah, Aaron. Just use English to code, use AI. If you're getting stuck with AI, then just figure out a way around that. But at the end of the day, it's like really good enough to just do full AI. It's not for everyone. You can go learn the traditional way. It's okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. Just saying that this is the way I do it. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Utils and run. I need to play around with it. Yeah, exactly. I've been using Gemini. Okay, just go on GPT-5. You're gonna get better results. How do you code in English? I've been doing it. I'm working 2 projects right now. I'm coding in English. Then just run the numbers up. Yeah, we're crunching numbers here on this script. That's working. We're crunching the numbers. We're doing a lot of number crunching. Yeah, guys, you can code in English. You didn't know that? Thanks for the follow, man. Batch test the scripts. We're double checking what's going on with the AI. The AI is a little bit misaligned. I think it was actually training on synthetic data, and that's why it was actually taking it was like very quick training. So I think we want to move away from synthetic data and actually have it train on the CSV file. We will see. If you don't even understand your own code, what good is that? Epic shorts. So we do have a lot of people who have that traditional mindset. It's like, what Like if you don't know what's going on, like then nothing happens. Many traditional coders are very used to just being stuck not running code and like getting useful things out of code. They write a little script and then they kind of like, they're doing the same thing I'm doing, but they're not used to like running productive code all the time. It's very difficult to do that and it takes a long time. I understand that you think you need to know every little bit of code in here, but I'm using English to work it out, dude. So your bot never trades, the markets only works if some of our bots disagree. Double O trading, we don't need your laugh emoji at the end. First, remove the laugh emoji and then ask a more constructive question. We are training an AI bot and we're also researching indicators, as you would call it. We're doing two different things. So we have two different projects. We have Algo 1 and we have AI bot project here. One of our projects is a multi-agent meta reinforcement learning AI. That is, we're just trying to train it and then run a back test on it. This one is trying to research different features that I will end up using in a traditional based trading algorithm. So we're doing two different things. Okay, yeah, double trade. You can DM me and stuff. Your question is not, it's too vague. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you following. Appreciate the follows, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to answer everyone's question. I know it's a little bit different what we're doing here. We're using English to code and yeah, some people just have never seen this. Short answer, not yet. Your current train learns on a teeny synthetic. Okay, that's probably what's going on. We were training on synthetic data. That's not acceptable for me. I didn't want that actually, but it's okay. We're gonna delete all this here. We're gonna run another training run. It's probably gonna take 8 times longer to train on the CSV, but we will do it. We'll have it running. If I have to run it overnight for 2-3 days, whatever. Cool, dude. Jason's built a floor up AI assistant using Olama OpenHermes. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, working with AI is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I see. Okay. Let's see, what else do we need? We need a full config file, and then this seems to be the full train. Okay. Got it. So if the world ends, I still have roughly GPT threshold. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You have it downloaded online. If the okay, well, first off, hopefully that doesn't happen. I personally execute trades for my trading strategy decisions, kind of blend of AI and me trading. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can for sure just copy paste the chart into AI and be like, hey, help me decide what I should trade today. Are you not using Copilot? No, I'm using just GPT-5. I occasionally use the Copilot, but it's MCP. Yeah, I know about MCP, but I don't have really any use for that right now. All these things are not useful for what I'm doing, but it could be useful for what you're doing. Yeah. I have a new theory that the stock market is going to be how it begins. Infrastructure already there, billions of data points. Interesting, Jay Sims. Cool stuff. I mean, more so, I don't have any software triggering my trades. Analyze it. Yeah, exactly. MCP. Yeah, I know MCP is like the way, it's like the agentic back layer. I understand what MCP is, but there's literally no use for me to have that. It will not help me. It's if I want to connect different tools to my AI, like agentically, but that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to train my AI here. All right, let's see if that works. Not a hotel tech of any kind, but just a mutual merging of strategies. Cool, Jay Sims. I'm not too sure what you're actually talking about, but convergent evolutions based on watching each other's trades. Cool. I don't know what, you've kind of lost me at this point. Tooling for context, can ChatGPT see your code base? Oh, exactly. So KJ Cohen, I have this little Go script here. You can see me clicking this button every so often. That's pulling the entire code base into this file, and I just simply copy paste it, and I do context engineering that way. So for example, we're getting a little bit of an error. I'm going to go ahead and take that error message, put it on top of my entire code base, right there, doing it way quicker than any MCP can ever accomplish that, and I'm getting it right into the chat very quickly. This is way more efficient than waiting for some AI to hit the tool to do this and then that. Convert tooling for context can ChatGPT. Yeah. I just showed you my Go script here is contextgrabber.go. Oh, hey, Amit Kamur. Are you aware of the Greater Intelligence Awareness Paper 2027? Wouldn't stock market get disrupted by 2027 AGI? I mean, it's definitely changing the stock market as more AI algorithms start trading in the market. It's definitely going to adapt, and that's why we need a continual research pipeline in order to keep up the trading algorithm design thing. So I don't think it's going to get disrupted. It's just going to look different maybe. It's going to look more volatile or... Yeah. If that emits, that helped you. Okay. We're going to get this new file here for train. And then oh, okay, cool. This worked. And I'm going to just copy paste this here. We're going to do the context engineering the way I do it. Okay, look report. Too easy. We just got all the context from everything, and we're going to just do that. Tooling for context, for debug? KJ going? Yeah. I'm debugging right now. I'm constantly debugging, if you didn't notice. I'm constantly getting these errors, doing everything. MCP is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's nice for certain things, especially for like agentic sort of workflows, but I'm the agent here, and I'm orchestrating. I'm orchestrating the agentic workflow. Yeah, it's much quicker. If I were to over-engineer this workflow, it would not be cool. By somehow automating what I'm doing here, that's essentially what, Copilot does in agent mode, but then it prompts itself and I get out of the loop. That's the problem. So. Yep. Okay. Well, okay, so we have this working on that, and then I have these code files outputting here. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get the AI. We might get Grok's idea on how to enhance this AI with different ideas. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I have a problem-solving team with Task Manager. Oh, interesting. Yeah, KJ Cohen. I don't know what. I have a problems. Yeah, I have a problem-solving team with Task Manager. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. People are getting really deep in the agentic stuff. Super Grok. Did my Grok subscription end? It might have. Oh no. Well, we'll see. I can still use it for free. Who cares? Yeah, dude, we are grinding. Appreciate you. Okay, I've messaged OpenAI for 2 years, but still I feel like a beginner. My middle school age son has more knowledge than I do. Can you explain what you're doing, what are you training the bot to do? Yes, John Downs. We are just doing two different projects here at the same time. One of our projects is essentially training a AI, where it's called a multi-agent meta reinforcement learning style AI, and we're just trying to get it to trade Bitcoin futures. So we're just trying to get it to trade Bitcoin profitably. This other one is it's more of a research-based project where we're trying to filter the noise from the 1 minute K line, and we're doing some indicator feature research stuff. Copilot mainly uses the team's output to put in changes. Yep. Hopefully that answered both of y'all's questions. Sometimes it's involved up to similar work. Cool, training bot suggested for you. Use Python textualize for a GUI instead of a web GUI. React, not technical. Wait, what? But first, are you having any GUI? Look, I'm not focusing on any GUI because I need to get a profitable trading bot. And then if I get a profitable trading bot, then I can GUI it. We can GUI all day after trading bot is profitable. I'm not worried about the GUI. GUI is a waste of my time until I can get it profitable. Right? If I don't have a profitable trading bot, we got nothing. So let's get train. Let's get, okay. This should start training, and it's actually not going to train on synthetic data like it did before. Oh my God. It should train on my CSV. Where should I begin learning this? Yeah, John Downs, you're in the right spot. Like, essentially just follow me and watch what I'm doing. This is essentially what you would do. All right, guys, this is training. I'm going to release beginner style content on what to do here. I should set up a way to let you, yeah, no, Kroll, we're training an AI literally right now. This is progress. It looks like it's already done. So we just trained an AI, but it was very quick. Obviously training an AI I would probably run this longer. But we're quickly debugging. Yeah, we're running code. I've always liked product management. Oh, okay, you like product management? Yeah, if you're into product management, then like your agentic thing was very project management-y style. I'll be right back, guys. Wait, so AI has officially distributed the traditional school path, yeah, by giving access to all learning. Exactly, Los. I'm literally coding like very, I would say, sophisticated software just with English. Toughest thing I found was the data collection preparation. Yes, you're right. Stable projector, that's accurate because I've run into many issues trying to clean up the L2 data that I got from Hyperliquid. I'm still working it. It's a billion rows of data, and it's very difficult it's very slow, and it's very difficult. Yeah, it's very hard to work with data. That's why we've kind of moved on to this 1 minute K-line data. I already had it clean and available, sanity checked it. It was very clean, it was good. So we just kind of moved on, start doing stuff on that, but we will eventually move back to WebSocket and the high frequency data. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Dylan, one of those days we're gonna make a flash loan arbitrage. Once I'm done with my AI and once I'm done with all of this, I have so many things. I don't know if I'll ever get to that niche opportunity to flash arbitrage. I wish I could afford L2 data. Stable, crypto offers you free unlimited access. Free unlimited access to that, guys. That's why I'm on Hyperliquid. You can get that from there. You just have to pay for the data transfer. And they also offer you free L2 WebSocket data. Crypto is the way to go because it's free data. They don't paywall the data. Unless you need to trade with okay, what is I've built mine on microservice. NATS microservice is better. AI models access to all Binance trade. Yeah, math MC. Okay. About develop my own trading strategy spot. Cool, dude. You doing spot? And we're trying to do futures here. Yeah, exactly, Stable. I would look into crypto, free data. And also, working with the crypto data is the same as working with the traditional data. It's just like get some practice in with the free crypto data. And once you prove yourself in the crypto market, then you can easily transfer those skills over to traditional land. It's legit. It's a legit strategy. All right, let's see what happened here. Economically, it's dead. Oof. Teeny edge. 22 bips round trip doesn't seem very realistic. Trade rate collapsed. Yeah, so, what time is it here, guys? Okay, 1:21, all right. Well, we've been on for almost 2 hours. And we've done some productive things here. Did we run? We have the trading bot. Let's run Python run. Okay, so Python run has issues. Let's get the context engineered here. And then we'll do the train CSV as well. We're gonna clear it. Yeah, we are getting, what did we do here? Oh yeah, we're gonna double check the realism of this. Bottom line, the current math shows a faint statistical edge, but no economic edge. Okay, so we're getting some edge, but it's not enough. Fix the tau coverage bug. Turn costs on. And retest only, okay, H715 at L1 with clear converge logging. If not stays negative, likely we should rethink the gate. Okay. Yeah, we might have to rethink this gate. Interesting. So I guess I stopped paying for Grok, which is cool. It's all good. But we pay for ChatGPT. Oh, Farmer is in here. Look, we got a lot of people here. We got the true quant devs in the community. Okay, totally fair pushback. Is is a retail spot style assumption. Yeah. If you're trading BTC as institutional tiers, especially on perps, your fee component is usually, well, when they say bips, what are they really meaning there? Is it like dollars? We can make 2 LLM iterate on each other code. I keep 2 tabs open and toss their answers. Yeah, stable. I do wash this code. Sometimes, like if GPT-5 is like stuck, I'll context engineer something for another AI. That's why I have Grok here. Yeah, I like sometimes using these open source models, like Kimi and this new Z AI. Okay. We'll run the AI inference, like backtest it inference style, because it should be continually learning. I don't know if it's truly meta just yet, because in theory we can get like a quick training run in and then run it live, and it should be continually learning. That's the ideal situation when it comes to these. When it comes to that. Yeah. Let's run the AI. This file has, okay. Let's see if that works. It's going on ACE. Let's see if this works. Okay. So we're getting a little bit more performance for sure. What's good? What's good, Ace? What's up? We're running the AI bot. Doesn't seem to be getting much of anything done here, which we'll have to look back to this. We will look back into this. Yeah, we have quite a bit of time before this goes through the entire. So we're actually, this is back testing my AI trading strategy on the CSV file. Currently, no trades have happened within the 37,000 steps, or I guess candle. Are using train/test split. Are you using data? We are using data. The train test split. Yeah, it's a good question on what the inference is doing here. Yeah, we'll have to look into what's actually the train test split. No. No, I don't know. We trained it and then we're running it the back test. So clearly we're still working out some bugs because it's not taking any trades. And yeah, we are using data. We're gonna go back to the drawing board, but we'll let that run for a little bit. Okay, let's ignore the cost and make signals themselves better. Here's a tight actionable plan. Okay. Yeah, so it's not making any trades, unfortunately. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Does Google have an AI that an AI bot would use to find information for the user? You could literally do anything with Python, my man. Carefully, since you're fitting to the data, it might not generalize to unseen data at runtime. Yeah, I know, Stable. I know you're saying. We're gonna avoid overfitting. We are going to. This is more of like a test. I'm definitely going to, like any AI trading bot I'm gonna run or any other bot, is more than likely gonna be feeding off of WebSocket data. So I'm gonna have to fundamentally change anything that I do here. We just want to get a little baseline, but it's very difficult to seem to make this thing trade. There might be some issue. Yeah, does Google have an API that an AI bot would use to find information for the user? Yeah, Google has a bunch of different APIs for sure. I'm talking about like when an LLM does like a web search or something. What you talking about? What you talking about? Okay, we're gonna go back and see if there seems to be some issue here when I Control C. Although training is stable, which is like a big achievement, guys. I'm not sure if y'all knew that, but just getting stable training is a big accomplishment. Obviously, training and then running inference, both of those were running, but not successfully in the way that I would say that profitable trading bot is coming out of it, which is the end goal. There are little things we need to learn about this. So, yeah, at the end of the day, we're all just learning live, researching. We're gonna learn what happened, so it's waiting. It's waiting forever because the two things combine to freeze the policy. We need to fundamentally change the policy. So when it comes to this sort of AI, there probably needs to be some sort of warm-up phase because at the end of the day, the bot will only learn if it's actually spamming trades. If it ends up not making a bunch of trades, then it's not truly learning and it's not getting that true signal. So there needs to be some sort of way for the bot to just spam a bunch of trades in parallel so that it could figure out what is working best. That's what we're kind of trying to figure out. So clearly my training script was missing the point because it probably made 0 trades and then it was like, oh, just do nothing is the best. It was learning to do nothing. That was the signal we were giving it. Okay, let's see if we trade a bunch and learn quickly in parallel, inverse, and then yeah, have the AI continually learn to when online or referencing. Let's think about a fully architecture to get emergent behavior. Yeah, so we're going to do a full reworking of the architecture, and we'll figure out the accuracy of the backtest, like the split, the split between that. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow. All right, what did we have going on here, actually? Awesome. Here's a full drop-in replacement for these files. It fixes calibration coverage bug. A proper, okay. Microstructure features a cleaner regime gate. Okay, optional event $bar. Okay. So we are reworking my other script as well. So we're doing two things at the same time, which is really cool. I don't know if I could do more than two things at a time. It might be too much bandwidth, and then also live streaming. I think this is a good fit here. Because like while we wait for one code to load, we can, yeah. So I think this is honestly optimal, because, you know, having to wait for this to load and not having anything else running in the background is not ideal. So two projects at the same time, it's where to go. It's where we've come to. Okay, we can work two different things at the same time. It's crazy. If you know, you know. You've never seen this before. So this is look. Okay, look is done. And we were looking for the run script. Is still working. But yeah, guys, we've done quite a bit so far. I'm eventually gonna have to go get some food and go grocery shopping. Yay. And yeah, keep an eye out. I will release some code on the GitHub. Maybe y'all wanna join the Discord. I don't know. What is the Discord up to? Let's check out the Discord. Discord? How far back does Quant Connect's tick data go? Oof. I don't trust no one's tick data. Nobody knows. I don't even think Quant Connect probably doesn't have Quant Connect. Data sets here. Oh, so they are doing a lot of data set. That's interesting. Cool. Or we got run here for this script. Let's go CLS, Python run. Cool. Thanks for the liking. Whoever touched the button there. Probably just someone swiping up. All right, let's see. We got that. See if this code is done. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. ChatGPT was going straight into the full refactoring. I do not want that. Okay, this is a standard, so we're not meta learning. We need to add the meta aspect. There needs to be a lot of changes to my AI. So we need true multi-agent meta reinforcement learning. So that was the goal. We're gonna accomplish it. Awesome. Let's line up the refactor before we touch code. Okay. Trade when it should. Remove the overstrict eval gate default. Okay. Features alignment. We're going for a new design. We're going to design something new there. Config seems to be loading. Hey, Mr. Watson, he's back. What's going on? What is going on? All right, we got config. Config. Got look. Carly. Thanks for the follow. Oh, yeah. No, you already followed. Okay. Thanks for everything, guys. We appreciate y'all being here. We're trying to work these projects. It's a back and forth. Okay, let's think about the new meta multi-agent reinforcement learning trading brain. You want an agent, really a team of agents that adapts across regimes, trending, chop, crash, funding, flips, fee, changes with few samples, coordinates roles, signal, inventory, execution, routing, risk, instead of one monolithic policy. Yes. Learns to learn, meta RL, fast inner loop adoption. Yes. Survives microstructure, fee, spread, impact, and controls. Yeah, that all sounds great. Okay. We need a temporal context and quick and episode adaptation. A teeny transformer, interesting. Context groove, okay. Okay, so we're probably gonna sign off in a little bit here and grab some food because I'm hungry, haven't eaten anything, and then yeah, I will probably end up focusing a little bit more this week on normal content instead of going live. I probably need to start thinking about that because I haven't posted anything normal content wise besides like I record the lives and then I put it on YouTube, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I will probably need to get like the beginner from, a beginner video, all of those types of videos. We'll do pretty simple ones, nothing too crazy, no production, no nothing, just kind of like have a script out there and just read it off. Nothing too crazy, just so people can kind of get a understanding of what, like why would you want to do this, and can I do it without any knowledge, and just kind of describe most of the, I have a good idea of what people are thinking about in the chat. It was good to do these live so that I can understand kind of what's going on. People want to know, can you truly do this just by using English? And it's 100%. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're running. Oh, thanks for the follow, Richie. Yeah. We're running the other script here, and we're trying to just get this look report to be as accurate as possible. It looks like most of the stuff that we were looking at wasn't really, wasn't too great. What's up, Puku? You back? Puku's back. You got that. Yeah, guys. Hey, Connie. Did I get any errors yet? No, we're still pushing this. This is going. All right, guys, I am going to sign off. YouTube, those 3 people out there, I'll see you later.